Hello and welcome to the video edition of CollegeDekho. In this video, we will explain all about MDU CEE counseling process. We will be covering all the details regarding the counseling procedure, admission process, important instructions, required documents and all. Let's get started with the brief about MDU CEE counseling process. Every year, Maharshi Dayanand University, Rohtak organizes MDU CEE counseling process for various UG and PG courses for all candidates who take the entrance examination. Generally, the MDU CEE counseling process begins in September. Shortlisted candidates must visit the university's official website to confirm the date of the counseling. Candidates can enroll on various UG and PG courses through the counseling process. All the candidates who receive qualifying marks in the MDU CEE exam will be eligible to participate in Maharshi Dayanand University Rohtak's counseling process. The counseling process will consist of several rounds, including the first round of counseling, second round, third round, followed by final round, which will be conducted as physical counseling for the purpose of filling vacant seats by the respective university. Candidates should be aware that seat will be assigned to the qualified candidates as a part of the counseling process. Once seats are allotted in the respective universities, candidates must report to the concerned universities with all the original documents and the prescribed fee. Let us take a look at the MDU CEE detailed counseling procedure. Candidates can learn how the MDU CEE counseling process will work by following the detailed counseling process. Firstly, candidate will be invited to attend the counseling based on their performance in the entrance examination. Then all the eligible candidates must appear in person before the counseling committee for document verification and eligible verification. Then student must strictly adhere to the admission counseling schedule. Candidates will be called in for the counseling in order of their merit, and at the time of counseling, candidates' preferences for any course, department, institute, college will be considered final. If a candidate is unable to secure a seat in the college of his or her choice, he or she may choose to be waitlisted. Such aspirants, however, will have to appear as a new candidate in the next counseling, and he or she will be considered for admission based on merit, subject to the availability of the seats at the time he or she reports for the counseling. The counseling process will be completed once all of the seats in each category have been filled. If a candidate fails to appear before the counseling committee on scheduled date and time, no accommodation will be granted. Candidates admitted to their allotted seats during counseling must deposit the fee with the university cashier or bank on the day of counseling itself. Admission for Kashmiri migrants, NRIs, sports quota, cultural activity quota and other reserve quotas will be based on qualifying examination results. If the candidate in these categories are not available, other candidates may be considered for these positions. Also, candidate must attend counseling with all the required certificate, document, testimonials in original as well as one set of self-attested photocopies. Now, the next we have is the important instructions regarding the registration for MDU CEE counseling process. So, firstly, candidates should be aware that they will receive 1 mark for each correct answer and there will be negative marking and 14 marks will be deducted for each incorrect answer. Candidate who receive a negative score on entrance exam will be unable to participate in the centralized online counseling. Candidates, however, may be able to participate in physical counseling based on academic result or merit and subject to seat availability. Candidates are strongly advised to register for counseling online well in advance rather than waiting until the last date. Candidate must register for counseling and pay the counseling fee of INR 500 within the time frame specified. Candidate must provide their hall ticket number and password in order to register. Candidate must ensure that they provide their preferences for universities and programs when filling out the online counseling form. They will need to choose their universities and program carefully and according to their preferences. Candidate must check the website for seat breakdown or availability category-wise or university-wise in order to confirm the seats before submitting their preferences. Candidates should be aware that the important information provided during the examination, such as category, subcategory, date of birth, cannot be changed or modified during the online counseling or admission process. Once seats have been assigned to candidates in any university, the candidates must report to the concerned university on a specified date with a hard copy of the downloaded application and all required documents or certificates in original. Once the documents have been verified, the candidate will pay the admission fee, provide self-attested copies of the required documents, and be admitted. If the candidate wishes to attend the next round of counseling for advancement, he or she must pay the full fee of INR 5,000, whichever is less. It is also critical that candidates pay the fee. Any candidate who does not deposit the required amount will be unable to participate in the next online counseling session. However, if seats are available, the candidate may participate in physical counseling. If the candidate is admitted to another course at the same university, the deposited amount by the candidate will be adjusted and any remaining balance will be paid or refunded to the candidate. If the candidate leaves the seat and enrolls in another university, the fee deposited by the candidate will be refunded later in accordance with the fee adjustment and refund rules. Candidates who wish to participate in the next counseling may deposit their requisite amount, which is 5,000 or whichever is less, through demand draft in order to avoid any delay in the adjustment refund of the fees, as they may take back the demand draft if a seat in the next counseling is also allotted to them after the seat is allotted. Candidates who advance to the next round must indicate whether they want to freeze or slide their academic program choice. Following the allocations of seats in any round, vacant seats in each university or category will be allocated to candidates in waiting in subsequent rounds. Candidates should be aware that there will be 3 rounds of online seats allocation for MDU CEE courses offered by participating universities. The final round of counseling will be conducted by the respective universities as physical counseling for any vacant seats. Moving on to the document required for MDU CEE counseling process. Candidates participating in the counseling process must have the following documents with them in hand. First, computer-generated application form duly signed by the candidate, 10th class certificate, 12th class certificate and mark sheet, qualifying examination mark sheet, latest character certificate, certificate of preserved category, income certificate, Haryana residence certificate if applicable, undertaking of certificate from the candidate and parents regarding anti-ragging as per norms of the concerned university, certificate of gap year if any. So this was all about MDU CEE counseling process. In case you need any career related guidance, feel free to call at our student helpline number, that is 1-800-572-9877, and talk to our experts. For more such informative videos, stay tuned to CollegeDekho.
If you like this video, do like, share, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel.